Hello, I'm going to try something different. I'm here sitting at the bike path, and I've got a problem with my Casio camera. So I've called Casio and I've complained and left messages. So I'm going to read a letter and post it at Casio Complaints, youtube.com, Casio Complaints. I'm going to read it to you. I printed it out. Of course, my printer cut off a bunch of stuff even though I pressed the print version or the printable version. So I'll read you the letter. Or maybe I'll show you the camera first. Nice spot overlooking the lake. Here's my Casio Exilum, and it's in the Casio box that they shipped it back, and it's an EX-Z600, and I shipped it to Casio a couple months ago because, lots of paperwork here, because the lens had started to act up. So hello, 4507, April 5th, 2007. This is my third Casio camera, and I love it. Unfortunately, I have a few small problems. Problem one, the screen has some specks that I can't clean. The lanyard fell off. A few screws have come loose. And 4, 2 weeks ago, the lens would eject, the green light would flash, and then the lens would retract. It fixed itself, but for how long? Thank you. Signed. So I sent the camera in, and a week later, I get a repair estimate. Here's the bill. I bought the camera March 13th, 2006, and they guarantee it for 400 days. So 13 or 14 months. Anyways, they repaired the camera, and, well, they didn't repair the camera. They sent me an estimate, one of these papers. Oh yeah, here we go. In order to repair the camera, they wanted to charge me $119, hard to focus, $119 plus sales tax, plus $136.79. So I called them, and here's the letter. And I'll grab a seat on the rock and read. There's the letter. Dear Mr. Koji Kimura, and I think he's the head honcho at Casio. On March 13th, 2006, I purchased a Casio EX-Z600 camera. It served me well until about March 2007, whereupon the lens would eject and immediately return to its parked position. I sent it to the Dover, New Jersey repair facility for repair, along with a copy of the invoice and clear description of the problems. At the time, the lens issue had completely repaired itself, although a few small problems had cropped up. Hi. I received a repair estimate 1 week later for $136.79. I was shocked, as the camera was working fine when sent in for repair. I called your service department for an explanation, and after being on hold for about 15 or 20 minutes, explained my concerns to the clerk. I was told that the camera would be reassessed. I, of course, didn't want to pay for the repairs, so let them reassess it, do it for free. It was under warranty. Or so I hoped. I called a few days later after not hearing back. I was told after 15-20 minutes of hold time that the estimate stuck. I asked for a supervisor. I got voicemail. I left a clear voice message with my phone number repeated several times with the area code. Did this on 2 occasions. No call back. I called a 4th time and asked for the supervisor. I was told that he was about to go to a meeting. I attempted to leave a message at his voicemail, but it was full. I called the next day, spoke to Benson Smith for quite a few minutes, explained the whole story for the umpteenth time, and he assured me that he would assess the camera and call me back the next morning without fail. I told him that he wouldn't call me back. He guaranteed me that he would. Guess what? He didn't. And I have no voicemail. My phone just rings till I answer. I explained that I had to turn the phone off at noon that day, but he was assured me of a return call in the AM. During our conversation, I also asked what I should have to pay for repairs while the unit was still under warranty. Hi. Mr. Smith told me that the camera had some aesthetic damage to the case, and that Casio had a policy of refurbishing the case, thus the cost. I was never informed of this policy and was never given the choice of a no-cost repair, leaving the scratches and minor damage as is. At this point, please realize that I have called 5 or 6 times and never received a call back after almost always being queued on hold for 10-15 minutes. Of course, this is a letter to Casio, which I'm reading to you. Thanks for listening. The camera appeared a few days later. No call from Mr. Smith, of course. No letter of explanation or apology, and the camera does not work properly. The square option button has no 12 o'clock action. This never gave me a problem before I sent it in. As well, the strap bracket was replaced, but no strap attached. The screen was replaced. There's still some specks or little dots below the part that you look through. At this point, the camera is unusable. I've wasted probably 3 hours dealing with this issue, and I feel that I've been treated in an amateurish and unprofessional manner, not to mention the ineffective repairs. I leave the next step to you. I would give up, but the principle is the issue. I am, or maybe was, a big fan and eagerly promoted the Casio brand when asked about my equipment. My thoughts have changed, perhaps irreparably. As an example of how often I use the camera, I have over 200 videos posted on YouTube, and I've taken many more, and you guys know that. 215 at last count. I think my next video will feature this letter and the broken camera. This is not a threat, just the facts. Page 2, we're almost done. Obviously, my repeated phone calls have not gotten your attention. Hopefully this issue can be resolved in an efficient manner, and honestly, and signed by me. And here's the camera again, so you can look at it. Got a few small scratches and dents, big deal. A couple of specks in the lens, I can live with it. Got the bracket reattached for the lanyard, but there's no strap, and it's screwed on from the inside, so it wasn't something that I could have unscrewed to take off. And there's my invoice. Here's their customer satisfaction card. Thank you for choosing Casio. Please take some time to fill out this information card. By submitting the survey card, you will be entered to win a grand prize. Blah, 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 blah. Telephone response, reception, time to repair product, was the charge for the repair, are you satisfied, da 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 da. With the camera, I received a slip showing the original estimate and that it was accepted under warranty 31306, technician code 88, hello Mr. 88 technician, and defect code 14, a defect code of 0, da 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 da. There's also a little slip in here, yes, the slip. How about a different view? Product analysis repair report, job 905114, date 50407, model EX-Z600, digital camera service detail, case repaired, lens assembly repaired, final diagnostics, case buttons, outer casing, power operation on, AC adapter, battery, display, backlit imaging, flash, general functions, recorded memory card. Yeah, everything is tested and working perfectly, all signed by technician. What was it? Technician 88, I think? Technician 88. So I leave this to my fans, whoever you are, and I also hope that Casio gets the message and fixes this bloody thing and offers me an explanation, because I'm fed up. What am I using now? Another Casio camera. The, what is it? I can't show it to you because I can't do that. But it is an try to show you something more interesting. An EX-Z600 card with the start button for the video in the back instead of the top, and it's a nuisance. Signing off. Hope you enjoy this. Blah, 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 blah. Bye.